the best
I mean, I
thing
guess
in the long run.
the only way to make a pot big is to bet it, huh?
That's true.
Dale Hoy there asking John Houston what he had the last
Oh,
hand.
it's so funny watching these poker players lying their teeth out. The hand's gonna be on TV, but they're still lying there, looking each other in their eyes and smiling. You can trust me.
It's amazing, isn't it?
What do you had? I had a flush. Oh, I had a full house. Oh, good fold. Thank you.
Omani, Dennis Omani here, also
Pass.
very experienced. In fact, this is a very tough table. Daz Hickman,
6,000 total.
generally considered one of the best
Pass.
players ever to come out of
Pass.
the Midlands area.
That doesn't say much.
Pass.
No, I mean, when,
4 more to call.
and, big blind here for Johnny Houston. Is he going to re-raise?
Call.
Well, if you have the aggressive reputation, well, play your big hands fast. This is a mistake, I think.
Daz Hickman, the aggressor, looking for a queen here. And I wonder if John Houston now is in danger of getting this pot taken off him.
I don't think so.
7,000.
Oh,
Raise.
Hickman looks like a mean machine. He sure
15,000
are.
more,
He races
22
here.
total.
That's a gutsy move.
Very strong play by Daz.
Pass.
Because Houston didn't show aggression early, Daz thought he was bluffing.
They came to the table and they said, we're not going to be pushed around by Houston.
Okay.
We're going to play back at him. And you see all Houston's got now is a dwindling stack.
I mean, Ken, this is the problem with having a
Look at his
bullseye.
face.
Yeah.
What's happening? What is happening? Don't they know who I am?
He's got the bracelet, he's got the jewelry, he's got the crown. But
he
crowns
doesn't
are
have
made
the
to be toppled, aren't they?
I guess they are.
Well, Johnny Houston has no give up in him. People have been trying to take him down all his life.
My earliest memories was sitting on my dad's lap at about 4, thinking it was absolutely brilliant that all these people were playing cards and money was, you know, the coins were being passed about. So I think I was probably about, realistically, about 8 before I really started to play. And I gambled when I was 8. I thought it was great that, you know, and we should play 3-card brag, which, you know, is a very aggressive game as well. I think that probably stems to the fact that my game is aggressive, you know, and I am a pure gambler. My dad says he spent years trying to talk me out of gambling and trying to get me help, as he used to say, you know, this needs to stop. And all of a sudden he did say to me, which was quite sad, he said, oh, I never thought I'd say this, but he said, I'm proud of you now, son.
John's runner-up finish in the recent World Open netted him $100,000. This man loves his poker.
This game is the only game that everybody on a level playing field. You can be playing with celebrities. I was with some of the biggest names in America, Matt Damon, in Vegas playing, you know, and next day I can be sitting next to, you know, a great guy who just lives down the road, for instance, from me. So, you know, it's a level playing field. I play with guys in wheelchairs, I play with guys, you know, we have great fun. There's a lot of banter around the table, and I've never ever yet seen any sort of poker rage. No, you know, you have the altercations on, you know, at the table and this, but it's all part of the game. It's the only game where really people do come together, any creed, any colour, no boundaries.
Who's got the nerves, the desire, and luck on their side to win this heat? Find out after the break.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
This is the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. 72 players are battling it out for a piece of the $360,000 pie. 6 players are waiting to get back in the game, and only the table winner will be going through. We go back over to Jesse May and Ken Leonard.
Thanks, Roxanne. All a glitter here. Still six-handed with cards in the air. Houston's got this reputation for bluffing, so he needs to play his big hands fast, doesn't he?
Yes, and he needs to take into account that the other player's probably going to play back at him. So then you need even more aggressiveness.
Pass.
Limp in from Hickman with the 2 9s, and Leon
Call,
Lucadis
call.
quite happy to get a cheap flop with here. In fact, everybody's come in limping. I think this is going to be a 5-way pot.
No raise.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Only Achilles Kalakis on the sidelines. He should be ashamed of himself.
Yep.
Couple aces out there. No one's got a jack. In fact, pair of nine's the best hand right now.
Check. Check.
But will he bet
Check.
it?
Check.
I mean, I guess, Ken, when a guy limps in with a pair like this,
6,000.
he's thinking to himself, I'm either going to hit or give it up.
Pass.
Yeah, and there's too many opponents. I mean, I wouldn't bet it.
This is the power of position for Dale
Pass.
Hoy. He's got naught but king high. And, oh my, what is
Raise.
Daz
12,000.
Hickman up
Wow.
18 total.
Wow, this is a bulldog. Once he gets a bite of the pot, he never lets go.
Pass.
This is an English bulldog, that's for sure.
Pass.
to? I mean, if Daz Hickman wasn't right here, Ken, you'd call this a stupid move, basically. I mean, how did he do that? It looked nearly ridiculous.
Yeah, but he tells himself, the button bets, he probably doesn't have anything. I take it.
Daz Hickman.
He looks very determined.
Bulldog is right. They call him the chopper around Wolverhampton way, and stories have been told of him. They say he's the best player to come out of Wolverhampton since Surinder Sunar. Although, of course, Mad Marty Wilson, the tournament director, hails from those parts as well.
Well, Surinder's a great player.
Of course, Mad Marty Wilson hails from those parts as well.
Yeah, and he's got a very good nickname. Suits him very good.
Call. Pass.
Uh,
Pass.
He outdrew me once, I won't say anything nice about him.
Will O'Mahony get aggressive from the
Call.
small blind?
No raise.
Talk about Daz Hickman being a bulldog. Look how focused he is. This man
Yeah.
came ready to play today.
Yeah, I like him. He is determined, focused. He's the man to beat right now, that's for sure.
He looks like he's ready for anything. He's got a 6-3 offsuit. Look.
Check. Check.
Best hand right now, a
Check.
pair of threes, but O'Mahony probably feels like he's got the best chance of this pot with the flush draw.
4,000.
Well, look, it is 2 overcards and an open-ended straight draw. That's a great hand as well.
Oh, yeah. But it is Johnny Houston who's led at this pot from the button for 4,000. And what do you think O'Mahony's going to do here?
Call.
I like the call. It doesn't cost him too much, and he's got players behind him, so I think it's a good call.
If O'Mahony had check
Pass.
raised there, he might find he's got too much money in the pot and can't call a re-raise.
Yeah. You hate that,
Call.
racing on the flop with a draw and getting shut out of the pot. That's wasting chips.
A couple of cards here could make everybody something. Queen of Hearts would be interesting. That's helped no one. How surprised would Johnny Houston be right now to know that his
Check.
pair of threes is the best hand?
Very.
Check.
Oh no, he said.
9,000. Second.
And I'm just wondering if that bet is big enough to do the intentions he needs.
I don't know, but the card was very good. The ace card scares the other players.
It's an interesting pot, Ken, because at this stage it's kind of up for grabs. Theoretically, anyone who gets their chips in the pot in a large order right now is going to take the money.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
Oh man, he looks like he's thinking about folding.
Pass.
Yep.
And
Was it 9?
9.
would it be? I mean, Lucadius, does he have odds to call here anyway?
Not really, but it's close. But he can try to represent the flush if the flush hits on the river.
I mean, Leon does not know that he cannot get paid off if he hits, which is a bit of a problem for him. That's made him the best hand, and
Another problem is if Johnny Houston's gonna make a big bet on the river, does he have the guts to call?
But you wish that was a heart, don't you?
Check.
Aye.
See, Houston put him on a flush draw.
15,000.
oh, that's not a